defeat an enemy, you must know them. Not simply their battle tactics, but their history, philosophy, art.
Hello everyone, my name is Jack and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we are checking out one of my most favourite Star Destroyers from Star Wars. This is Grand Admiral Thrawn's Chimera Star Destroyer. So it's a basic Imperial Class 1 Star Destroyer, but is named the Chimera. Chimera, however you want to kind of pronounce it, I pronounce it that way. This ship has been in Legends, and it's a legendary starship, to just put it simply, to be honest. It is the legendary flagship of Grand Admiral Thrawn. It's out of hyperspace to fight on your side now in Space Engineers. This fantastic ship is made by Sarah in 2012. She has made a fantastic amount of designs before in Space Engineers, including these Star Destroyers as well, a handful of TIE fighters, a handful of Rebel ships. She has made a fantastic lot of Star Wars ships. She's finishing 2018 off on a high with the Chimera Star Destroyer, and yeah, it is one of my personal favourites. But you're probably wondering, Jack, why is it your personal favourite? Well, A, it's associated with Thrawn, and B, I love the fact that it's got this custom Chimera style design going on the hull plating. You see it on the top there, and you also see it on the bottom. Now, we did actually get to see this in canon as well, so this design is canon now. You saw it in Star Wars Rebels, which was quite cool. Either you love or you hate Star Wars Rebels, you've got to admit, seeing the Chimera in the flesh was actually pretty cool. And I didn't realise it actually had the designs on the top of the hull as well. I always thought they were on the bottom, but apparently they're on the top as well now. I've been meaning to pick up a model of this starship for quite a while. Unfortunately, they're really expensive and I don't really want to spend the money, but hey, now I've got it in Space Engineers to play with, which is awesome. So we're going to have to do some really cool battles with the Chimera soon. So if you'd like to see him, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. So this is what Thrawns says about it. Chimera is an Imperial 1 class Star Destroyer produced by Kuat Drive Yard, specifically for Admiral Thrawn as a flagship. Together with the Devastator, Chimera is a veteran of many battles and over the most dangerous capital ships in the Empire fleet. The ship is very fast and has good equipment with very impressive firepower and advanced technology. Chimera also has unique painting of giant white Chimera creatures, the personal symbol of Grand Admiral Thrawn. Every rebel should be careful when the ship arrives into the battlefield from hyperspace. And obviously, currently in canon, we don't know where this ship is. It's lost in space and was never to be seen again out of Final Star Wars Rebels. I think in Legends, the ship went on to serve as a flagship of Admiral Pelion as well, after Thrawn's death. But I don't know what happened to it. I believe they also named another ship after it at a point, but I think it was decommissioned after a while. But I think in Legends, they ended up fitting with like a stealth drive, some super lasers and stuff. It kind of went berserk in Legends. They fitted it with some weird stuff to do with the use of On War and everything else. It's quite cool. Anyway, let's take a look around some of the cool features of the Chimera. Obviously, yes, we have the artwork on the sides here. Other than that, not much has changed. We do have different guns over here, which are these ones. These have been placed on Star Destroyers recently to replace the other turrets. Now, typically on the ISD-2s, you have the bigger turbo laser ones. I can't remember what they're called now, but you know which ones I mean. They're the 4-barreled ones. These here, we have the old Venator style ones put on there. They're still quite cool. Bridge is kind of all the same and everything. No massive design change. I'm just going to skim through this as these Star Destroyers are kind of normal. So here we go. Simple command bridge up here. You've got the commander seat. You can sit in here and drive the ship if you want. You've also got a couple of the Imperial pits down here, as I call them, for your officers to sit down. A few computer things over here. Very nice. More computer stuff back here. Also got sort of like a hologram thing going on. It's like a navigation table. Then we go all the way down here and we'll go road to the hangars. All the way down the elevator. Well, hey, here we go. And I think we can stop off here. Bang, there we go. Hey, look, it's me. I'm sitting here. You got the captain's quarters in here. It's just Sauron. That's it. The Eye of Sauron is kind of like. Anyway, what's over here? We've got the medical room. Just medical room, to be honest. Obviously, with us internals of Star Destroyers, there's not much to go on. But you've kind of got everything. Big reactor going on down here. One thing I love what Sauron does is she puts these LCD panels to replicate that Imperial sort of wall design. It is very nice and does look real to a stance. Very sort of white and grey going on here. Darth Vader's quarters. I don't know why he'd have a quarters on here. Maybe he was stationed on Thrawn's starship at a point. I've not read the new Thrawn book yet, so maybe that's true. Anyway, so most of the ship's interior is kind of empty, as you can see here. It's just a lot of thrusters and stuff like this. Again, you don't really need it filled. But if you are, this can take into atmosphere as well, so if you want to fly above a rebel city and bombard the shit out of them, we probably could. So you can actually do that on the Chimera. Let's find a hangar bay a minute. Is this one? There you go. So this is the front hangar. So yeah, this is a mini hangar at the front here. You can obviously go in here, dock your fighters in here, and then you've got the bigger hangar deck going over here, which is really cool. Are these blast doors? Oh, she's put blast doors here now. That's pretty cool. So you've got blast doors and the traditional hangar block. Very nice. I look forward to seeing more of them. So you can actually see of them. And you've got a typical Imperial hangar here, even with the pit as well. Quite nice to see. I love those little pits here in the hangar. So you can have TIE fighters rushing around here. You could do quite a lot of cool stuff going around, which is pretty nice. And you've got more hangar space going on up here for docking TIE fighters and stuff like that. It's pretty cool and straightforward. Again, Imperial warships, not too much to look at, but they get the job done. Was there anything else at the front I am missing? I don't think so. Let's go through this hangar bay a minute. Got this one here. Nope, that seems to be everything, yeah. As I say, the basics and internals of a Star Destroyer are kind of straightforward. For Thrawn, to be honest, again, there's not really much you want to overcrowd it with. As long as it gets the job done, in my mind, that's what matters. So you've got more sort of TIE things going on there. You've got the fighter ramp. Oh, I love this little bit here. You can run across here. I didn't notice this a minute ago. So you can jump down and all your fighters then deploy. I love those little design details. Very nice. So yeah, but that's kind of the Chimera, to be honest. I say it's nothing big because it is just like another version of a Star Destroyer, but it's very cool to have that design on the top there. I am going to be making use of this in a battle very soon. Would you like to see it? Let me know down below in the comment section. In the meantime, everyone, I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching this little short video today. I hope you're having a good year so far. I'll be back with normal ship reviews in 2019. For the minute though, I think this is a brilliant ship to end 2018 on. It's definitely a high note. Well done to Star in 2012. I look forward to more of her builds and everyone else's builds in 2019 for Space Engineers. It is going to be an amazing year. I've been Captain Jack. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
To defeat an enemy, you must know them. Not simply their battle tactics, but their history, philosophy, art.